Oh, I managed to pop it loose by just sticking a screwdriver on here and jiggling, and it popped off, and it looks like maybe this end of this rod was pressed into here and seized in there. That should rotate in there, so maybe that was part of the reason why this one was having so much trouble. Upon initial inspection here, it looks like this gear is okay, which I'm glad to see. I don't see any broken teeth on this large outer gear, and I don't see any broken teeth on these two bevel gears, so that's good. Did I fully rotate the other one? I don't think I did. Let me just go one time around. Outer looks good, inner looks good. Good. Got some, I'll tell you, look at the crud that's coming out of there. That certainly wouldn't help things. This one at least looks like it's seen some oil. You see this cup? Looks like by design that cup is supposed to have oil sitting in it, and that's what lubes this. There's a hole down in there. So this cup, how does oil get into that cup? Well, when this is in position like this, that cup is sitting right about here. Now, oddly enough, I don't see any holes. How do you get the oil in there? Very interesting. Alright, now with that off, this still isn't exactly turning easily, and we still got the problem of potentially the teeth being damaged on that gear right there, the teeth on the shaft. So got to get those shafts out. Alright, so now I'm going to flip this puppy on over and take those top caps off and see if that's how. Wait a minute. This looks like it's going to just slide right out. Oh, okay, so if I turn this so that it, well, there's your problem right there. That's seized into that. Alright, so what should happen in a perfect world is that if I hold this captive and I turn this shaft, that part should want to go up and down like this. See? This one, well, that dog just ain't gonna hunt. So this one right here, since it's turning, I should be able to just literally unscrew this. Yeah, there we go. You can see that one isn't all rusted. And then there's a slot, a groove right here, or a slot right here, and you're supposed to get the belt in there. That's how you change the belt without having to take that all apart. So this one's seized up. Tighter as a tick, tighter than a tick. I think it moved a little bit. Of course, we're going to resist the temptation to just put a big old wrench on there and crank on it, because I certainly don't want to grab on these teeth and damage them if they're not already damaged. So what I need to do, how about a little bit of Zip 45 penetrating lubricant. Let's see if we can't get some of that to go down in there. Although, before I even try and spray it on, why don't I get the pound of gunk that is clearly on the top of this thing out of the way first. Yeah. Maybe not. Hey, that's going in. Looks like it was. Slide this up so I can grab onto it easier. doing too much. Alright. Let's see where I can grab onto this without damaging it. Keep that up. Hey, it turned a little bit. See, the key is, if I work it back and forth a little bit, I'll get some more of that penetrating oil or fluid to get in there. Oops. There we go. Suddenly it's starting to free up. Goes a lot easier that way. Let's do this. Let's turn it all the way down this way, as far as I can get it to go. Once I get it down there, I can actually turn it with my hand. Is that bent? No, it's not bent. It's just full of crud. Alright. Now we're cooking. Down to a point and kind of really gets stuck again. It's definitely going down further than it was though. Oh yeah. There we go. And the short one goes over there. Yes sir, I like it. See, that's got a sharp little like point on the end there, almost like a dead center that rides on. And there's your hole. All right. Yeah. It's actually the next evening, but through the magic of video, if I didn't tell you guys that, you wouldn't even know. Except maybe you decided to turn the radio on tonight. Well, I figure before I flip this over and have everything fall out, put some earplugs in and fire up the shop vac. There's acorns and other crud out of there. Oh, got the sniffles. Pollen. And I think I'll throw some of these parts in the parts washer. They got grease. Some grease on them still. spots. It's gonna need to be cleaned off. Is that rod? Oh, here it is. There. I doubt I'm going to reuse this bill. Huh. What if I could reuse this bill? Although I think it's the wrong size anyways. That's kind of... yeah. I don't even know what that is. It's not even leather. So now... let's get this roller here. Oh yeah, that sounds like you could definitely use some lubrication. Let's maybe take this cap off and see how that comes out. It does come out. Wow. And it's like no trace of paint left on top of this cap, but plenty of what looks like paint still left. Paint and dirt left in the grooves of these screws. Dirt and paint. Little itty bitty screws. Oh, look at that. One screw's got oil on it. Five-in-one tool. Painter's 5-in-1 tool. Do it just a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. That there really could stand to see some lubrication. That's interesting. There is, I'm going to focus on it or not. There is a, well, there's a pin going across right there. It engages a slot on the top of this roller. Why? Oh, I see, because this spins on that. This doesn't spin. I got it. Thought maybe I could just pull right up on this, but I guess I'm wrong. No, I am right. Well, that looks like it was just a press fit into the bottom part. Cross pin engages this slot like so. That shouldn't sound like this. No siree-bo. Something tells me that there's a way to unscrew these and get to whatever's supposed to make this spin more smoothly. I don't know if it's ball bearings in there.